Those come in right underneath my stand.
Very last day that I killed buck.
It's getting hurt. Yeah, I told you, stupid.
What is it?
It's a buck!
DeerHunterFan.com TV is sponsored by 12 Point Property Management, Bee Stinger, Gold Tip, Insane Archery, Longhorn Fab Shop, Ohio Trophy Buck Outfitters, Vapor Trail, and also by these fine sponsors.
Hi, I'm Brian Madison with DeerHunterFan.com TV. This week we're going to pick up right where we left off last week, and that is in Arkansas, as we're going to join Bob Wyble on a bow hunt as a cold front moves into the area and then exits the area. And then we're going to jump back here to New York and follow Randy Zahm on a hunt on a Sinclairville Seed Company food plot for a buck that he was pretty familiar with and had some history with and had a lot of trail cam pictures of. We're going to jump into that right now.
Welcome to DeerHunterFan.com TV. I'm trying to be a little quiet. Last night I came in here and put an observation stand on a new piece of property, and snuck in here this morning and seen some deer leaving on the back side of this field. It's a new piece of property I just got that the farmer wants does killed at him. A lot of white oaks in here, and this morning I filmed a little 8 sparring with a little spike, and I was able to rattle my horns just a little bit and grunt just a little bit, and I ended up getting within 60 yards, but just too far to take a shot at. So it's really early, it's only 3 o'clock. We've got a front moving through, and I just carried about 40 pounds of gear in here. I slipped in here with a climber, and when I slipped in here with the climber, I carried camera arm, everything in one shot, scent great. I did have to cut a few branches on this tree, but there's a trail coming right up this ridge right here where all them deer went in this morning. So we're going to sit here tonight, see. I don't know how well. I mean, we want to talk about sweat. It was humid, and it's still pretty humid. You can see the wind blowing, and even though it's 3 o'clock, it looks really dark. There's one more little rain shower coming through, and I'm hoping it's not too hard enough to, damage the camera. But stay with us. We're going to sit. This is fun. We're back in Arkansas. Left Kansas last week. Brian, he's up in New York hunting. I don't know who else is out there, but I know Brian's after that tall 8. And I'm after just whatever comes through. We're going to do some doe managing for this gentleman here. So stay with us. I had 3 does come in right underneath my stand. That's a shot I don't like, right straight down under like that, but it's pouring rain, and rather than ruin my camera, I went ahead and took it real fast so I can at least get the footage. She dropped right there, she's dead. I mean, it killed her instantly right through the shoulder blades. First doe down in Arkansas. If this rain stays up, it's only 4 o'clock. I'm just going to go ahead and stay put in my stand and see what happens. But right now, I'm going to put this camera away. Well, it's the second morning out here on this new piece of property that I harvested the doe in the pouring rain last night. And as I was afraid of, the camera's been shutting off all morning. I got it pretty wet. I was able to harvest a buck just a couple hours ago now. Came in right underneath my stand just like the does did last night. And if it wasn't for Insane Archery, right here, Insane Archery camera bow mount, I promise you. I looked at this and I got the shot on this camera right here because this one didn't shut off. So for those of you who want to film your hunt but don't want to carry these bigger equipment in and take a chance of ruining a camera, bring this right here and buy this mount right here. Very inexpensive, good to watch. He went behind me. It's hard to see him from here, but with my binoculars I can see him. He's down, he's dead. So I'm gonna go ahead and get down now. And there's no tracking again, just like the does last night. There he is right there. All right. Good Arkansas buck. Pretty good brow tine, not too bad, filmed on my own. There's my arrow right there. Right here. Broke it clean off. I knew he had carried it off with him, but I wasn't sure where he carried it, but
Hi, this is Bob DeerHunterFan TV. Today's October 8th, 7:15. It's a perfect morning. It's about 45 degrees. We've got some raindrops falling off the trees from last night. It's a beautiful fall day. Let's see what happens. He's following a doe. He's a 10-point. We just hit 2 big 10 points about 60 yards out. Walk through. Brian tried grunting at him. They didn't even slow down. They just kept a slow walk. Man, they were big and they got the heart pumping. They were wall caliber bucks right there. When I thought there was no more chance, the blue air come 2 big bucks.
Good evening, guys. It's October 8th here in Western New York. We're back in the stand over the clover, tonight. It is whisper quiet tonight. Man, the squirrels sound like they're on microphones. So, man, you can hear stuff everywhere. It took me a little longer to get in the stand tonight, just trying to be nice and quiet. Sharp contrast to last night when it was just blowing like crazy, real loud, windy. We did see two decent deer. They were both young last night. There's a wide 5-point and a tall 5-point. Definitely nice deer, but with all the pictures we've got and all the other deer we've seen out here, we'll hold off on them. So the game plan tonight is to just stay nice and quiet, and right before dark, hopefully one of the big guys move out to munch down on some clover, and hopefully we'll finally have some good luck. He's down. Yes. Oh yeah. We got him. Oh yeah. Oh, we got him, buddy. Travis, I smashed him. James, I smoked him. Brian, I got him. Whew. Yes. Yeah, he freaking winded me. He winded me. Yep. Yep. No. No, actually I'm looking at a bloody Illuminok right now. I smashed him. I swear, yep, he's in the middle of the beans. He's in the middle of the beans. I'm pretty sure I saw him go down, yep.
Oh, nice shot, man.
All right, so we're sitting in the soybeans. Glad we did that. We went to Sinclairville Seed, talked to Ken Smith, and we planted an acre and a half of soybeans and a quarter acre of clover. Put that clover right in bow range, and it paid off tonight. He came out in the corner of the beans, back where there's nice cover, and he was heading just up the back side of the field. So I was kind of thinking, great, I got him in daylight, I got him on camera. It was a good night. You know, I was gonna brag to everybody that I finally got him on camera, because I've seen him on trail camera since he was just a little guy in velvet this year. And I nicknamed him Lowbrow. See, he's got one tall one and one lowbrow. So I've seen him all the time on camera. I've yet to see him in the daylight, and I've yet to see him when I've been out in the woods. But he was just heading up the back side of the field. He would have been gone for tonight. So I decided to grunt at him. So I did a nice loud grunt first, got his attention, and he turned and he started going diagonal, so we improved it. So then he got a little bit closer to the clover. I did a little bit softer grunt, and then he turned. He was heading right down the hill, which unfortunately would put it at about probably 70 yards for me, which I can't quite shoot that far. So one little soft grunt. He turns, looks in my direction, and just marches on in, right up the side of the clover. And so I got my bow around the tree, got it pointed in his direction, release hooked up, ready to go, heart's pounding. And start to draw back, and he looks up. He looks up. I don't know if he was looking at me, but he knew somebody was around. So I drew back really slow. I mean, my arm was killing me on the draw back, but just steadied myself, took a couple breaths, let the pin float around where it needed to be, and then just squeeze the trigger. Smashed him, as Travis would say. Then he ran on up, lost him in the beans. They get pretty tall up here in the middle, and down he went. So this is my first deer ever with a bow. It's my second buck ever, my second deer ever. So this is good. It's been a good year. Got to show off a lot of pictures to my friends. Share a lot of good stories with my dad, with my friends, with my wife. It's just been a good fun year. So this is a great start to the year.
So that's going to do it for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I just got done with my morning hunt here as a start. It's starting to mist and rain just a little bit. We got a storm moving in tomorrow, so tonight could be a good night for the teams. But make sure you tune in next week to see what happens the rest of this week. I'm Brian Madison with DeerHunterFan.com TV. I'll see you next week.
DeerHunterFan.com TV is sponsored by 12 Point Property Management, Vapor Trail, Bee Stinger, Insane Archery, Gold Tip, Longhorn Fab Shop, Ohio Trophy Buck Outfitters, and also by these fine sponsors. And DeerHunterFan.com, an original online free hunting show.